Good morning, ladies and gents. Our dog here. Welcome to the hunt. I'm going to try something a little different today. I actually came down here to the park to metal detect, but had a bit of a cold night last night. I think it was -6 Celsius, so ground's a bit frozen. So we're going to change it up. We're going to try magnet fishing. Got this dock right here. I've always wanted to magnet fish off. It gets lots of action, lots of fishermen, all that kind of stuff. So let's see what we can find here. We'll start this video off with some magnet fishing, and then I will find a spot to detect. Let's get after it. On to the hunt. All right, I just bought this magnet. I don't know why this bottle's on here. I guess to keep the weeds off of it. I'm guessing it might make things easier to come off. I think this is a big dog. I think this is a 1,000-pounder. So we'll leave this bottle on here for now, and if it gets in our way, then we'll cut it off. But it might make things easier. I had a 1,200-pound magnet like this that I lost. I got it stuck to the bottom of a bridge, and there was no, all the king's horses and all the king's men weren't pulling that bad boy off of there with the rope, so we lost it. But we got a new one here, so let's give it a shot. Oh, hey, look at that, my old buddy on the first toss. Okay, get a key. I'm not going to show you guys all the crap, but show you anything interesting. First coin of the day. I'm assuming that's a Canadian dime. Canadian coins are steel. Does it have a coin edge on it? Yeah. First clad of the day. 1 pen or 1 dime, I think. Okay, we got a quarter. Good. Something blue on here. Well, that had to happen sooner or later, eh? Fishing dock. Right. All right. Well, I've been here about 3 hours. Got 35 cents, pliers, and a key. So this is my last pull, but I did find a spot down there that I might be able to get that's shallow enough that I might be able to detect it. So we're gonna go get the suit, the heated suit, and hop in there, see what happens. But this one here I dropped right down at the end, so I've been pulling it down the entire wall. So here's our last ditch effort. It's not really the right ground for magnet fishing. For one, you can see the ground, and for two, it's kind of a hard packed silt, so I would imagine most things are underneath that hard packed sand, I guess you'd say. Well, I can see a nail. And that's how I know that the sand is not right, because I'm not getting as many nails as I should be. All right, well, it was worth a shot, eh? You don't know until you go. All right, ladies and gents, we're suited up. Found a shallow spot over here, so we're gonna hit that, and maybe we'll work a little bit out there too. Water's come down a lot. Water's usually like halfway up this wall here in the summer, so this spot does get swimmers. So hopefully, and if you guys watch my channel, you know how much awesome stuff I've pulled out of here. And during we'll go look for our first target, but while we do that, I will tell you why the lake's not frozen in December. One of my most asked questions. Let's go. First target is a nickel. I actually got that one on the shore before I jumped in here. I just washed it in the water. That's a start. Got a 7 here. So the reason the lake is not frozen, it used to freeze back in the, I think it stopped kind of in the mid-70s, but there didn't used to be a bridge, so they used to actually carry supplies up and down the lake from town to town on the ice. But obviously temperatures are warmer now. Is that it? That might be it. And there's a ton of development on the lake too, so our average temperature here is about -3 in the winter. January, February, December. I think that was it. Yeah, so that's just not cold enough. All the small lakes around here are all frozen. This one's just so huge, and there's so much development on it, which I think warms up the groundwater. And that's why it doesn't freeze. It won't freeze all winter. Every once in a while you get some ice on the shore, but that's about it. Okay, this was an 11. Pocket knife blade. Okay, I don't know where I'm going to put that it's not going to cut my suit. I'll find somewhere. I like this one. A solid 11. I'll dig the good tones on camera and try to spare you guys the pennies and the bottle caps and the rusty nails. This is actually the only place I've ever found a square nail. My area is not super old. I don't see anything. You? Oh, look at that. Hello. Right on. Boy, I think I just found one of these not long ago. That's going to be stainless, ringing up an 11 for sure. That's an awesome find. Been here about an hour. Let's go. Here's a little freshwater lake tip here for you. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's weeds all over the place down there, or milfoil or whatever. So the way I find to get through them is to use like a still swing side to side, but put my hand in there, but use a sawing motion or back and forth motion, and you just rip right through them. There's a target right there. It's junk. And you don't get all the weeds stuck to the edge of your, wrapped around your coil as much. It works like a charm. Big 25 here, could be a penny. Lots of pennies in here, lots of wishes, or there was anyway. Not so much anymore. I don't know if we got it or not. Man, the Motley, yeah, there it is. This Motley scoop, I tell you, for stuff like this when you're in the rocks, and I wished I had it in Mexico when I was there. I missed it. Yeah, I don't know if that's old. We'll have to check them out. There's tons of old ones in here. But yeah, this Motley scoop just cuts right through the rocks and all the crap. And it's got a longer shaft, which is super important for cold water hunting. Okay, I don't know if that's something or just a washer. Just a brass washer. It looks kind of, it has writing on it. I don't know, we'll check that one out. Real wild 1920 here. I got to got a big pipe here. It's making my machine go nuts. I think we have it. Hard to tell. Yeah, a lot of times you get 2 things per scoop here. Here's another penny. Huh. Oh, sure. Okay, that's life in the Serengeti. Oh, there it is. Sorry, bumped you guys. That's a dime. I can't remember, was it a high tone I was digging there? No, I think it's a clad dime. Okay, we got a small sounding 12. 12s are usually not a pull tab unless they're a half a pull tab. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got it. Digging in the weeds is always a challenge. Drop that over my coil so I can hear it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a clad dime, or nickel. Okay, we got a real wild, excuse me, wild high tone here. Probably not anything good, but sometimes it's something funny like a pocket knife or prison shank. Cell phone. Rolex. Way down there. Oh, yeah. Jesus. Did you see that? It was on the scoop and it fell. It could be the top of a can. It's round. There we go. You can run, but you can't hide. Okay. I like that jingle. Okay. Okay, let me drop my thing here. Make sure you guys are still on. Excuse me. Yeah, there's a mark right there. What does it say? Wow, it rang up like silver. It's heavy as heck. All right. We will confirm. I don't like the color of the inside of the band, but yeah, it looks like copper, but I could be wrong. It could be just tarnish. Okay, we got another 1920 right in front of that bracelet. This one sounds even deeper, or it's smaller. Well, I think we got it. Still a chirp in there, but if you don't like digging pennies, this is not the spot. It's okay. This is a coin here, if I've ever heard one. Oh, what is that? What's going on here? That is very strange. I mean, that's a loonie. I don't even think that is a loonie. Is it? Yeah, there's the queen. Okay, just real weird. Camo loonie. I can dig that. I like this one. Kind of a 17, 18. But fairly clear. I think we got it. Oh, okay. Is that a hair clip, I guess? Looks a little old, eh? A lot of the metals here, I have noticed, don't deteriorate very fast. I think it gets down in the sand and starves it of oxygen. So a lot of older metals look fresher than they would. But I think that's got some age on it. Looks, yeah, okay. It's definitely bling, but it's cool. I don't know what it's supposed to be. JBL, somebody's speaker. Fell off the boat, probably. Okay, here we go. That is it 5th or 6th? Can't tell. That's a silver dime though. I believe that's yeah, it's King George the 6th. That's awesome. Sounded like a penny. Put about 50 scoops on it. It got tangled in the weeds. You know how it goes. There we go. All right, very happy with that. And I think there's another tone in here. I'm going to see if it's also a silver coin. Okay, here's the other tone that was in the hole with the silver dime. That is a blinger all day long, isn't it? Okay, it's a ring though. Number 2 for the day. Let's keep going. This is very close to the ring and the dime. This one's getting into the mid 30s. Highest tone of the day. Try not to lose it. It does happen out here. Already lost about 6 tones today. Now hopefully I'll get them on the way back. Okay, we got it. Okay, I'm gonna go a little shallower. This is where it gets lost. And I will answer another. Oh, you guys are fogged up like. A lot of people have asked me if I use or why I don't use a floating strainer. It just doesn't work for me. I can see what why people like it. What is that? What is it? Is it a battery? Cell phone battery? Old school cell phone battery? Yeah, for me, it's just too much stuff to drag around. I did try one, and I found that I spent my whole day pulling it in, pushing it out. It seemed like if I needed it, it was 5 feet behind me, and if I didn't need it, it was bugging me. So it's just my opinion, but yeah, that's why I don't use one. The vape. Nice 22, 23 here. I am almost done here. I'm cold and hungry. Okay, something in here. It's a pin. What does it say? Montana. Shout out Dirty Money Metal Detecting over there. That's cool. All the way from Montana. All right, look at that. Before we leave, picked up an old buddy. All right. Just before we get to the wrap up, ladies and gents, we had another channel try the pull tab challenge. Diggin' SoCal just did a pull tab challenge, so check out that channel and see what they found in those pull tab numbers. And anybody else who wants to try it, just leave me a message or a comment, and I will let my viewers know that you've done it. And also, I'd also love to hear about all you guys that don't have channels. What's your best thing that you found at a pull tab number? On to the wrap up. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the wrap up. That was fun. Magnet fishing is, I prefer metal detecting over magnet fishing, but we don't get to find a lot of stuff like guns and all that kind of stuff here. That's pretty rare, I would think, because we have very tighter gun laws here. But yeah, so you never know what you're going to find in there. It's always fun to see what comes up on the end of the magnet. And the Outer Banks is pretty much played out, man. I've had 3 years of awesome hunting out of that spot. Just so many awesome things have come out of there. I wish I had a list of all of them so that, or if I could show them all on one wrap up, but I don't. So anyway, it's a very old spot, and it's just been pumping out awesome treasures for 3 years. And it's finally come to the end of that, I think. So it is what it is, but it doesn't owe me anything. Let's get on to the wrap up here. We got about $6 in clad. That little thing was just a brass washer. Got some pennies there. My old buddy. This is probably pretty old, I would think. Lots of old jewelry, especially bling jewelry has come out of there. I think bling was pretty popular back in the day. Very interesting. We're missing the Montana pin, I see. No problem. We got some cool coins. That is a 55 Wheatie on the end there. That is a 44 King George VI. We'll leave the dime for a second here. We got 2 rings. We got a stainless steel ring and a blinger. well, stainless steel rings are kind of blingers too, but yeah. And the bracelet, so this is kind of interesting. As you can see, when I put it in my solution I put it in with the solution to clean the dime, and all of the silver has come off. This bracelet is marked 925 Mexico, and what you can see there that looks like gold, it is not. It is usually a brass copper mixture, base metal, but it does say 925 Mexico on there, so that is a straight up Fugazi fake silver, which is kind of funny because all of the silver, I think we found 12 pieces of silver on this last trip to Mexico, and every single one of them checked out as legit. But it goes to show you there is some fake stuff out there. So yeah, the find of the day is definitely the silver dime. This is a 1907 King George V dime, and it is in very good shape. So that's super old. That's older than that area there. That would have even been before the days of the ferry down there. So that's pretty cool. I found probably maybe 20 silver coins out of that spot. I found more silver coins there than I have anywhere else that I hunt. So that's a super cool find. And that is my oldest Canadian silver coin. The only one I found that's older than that was a American dime. I found a seated Liberty from the 1800s, which is my only 1800s coin that I found. So very happy to find that. Well over 100 years old. So that is the hunt. We got lots of cool stuff coming up. Yeah, lots more water hunting and fun stuff. So hit that subscribe button for me if you would. And thank you all so much for joining me. See you on the next one.